My God.
Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. The homestand continues with the second of two between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next.
I don't even have one.
Rick Porcello is
Muda.
ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to do here,
Muda.
Danny?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him in his last outing. He pitched into the 8th inning but got a no decision. It was a really good performance, and if he keeps pitching like that, he's going to start piling up some wins.
Striding in, Kevin Pillar, and we are set for baseball. All here this evening.
The center fielder, number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To short. Lynn scoops it up. And there's one down now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Striding into the box, Devin Travis, in his career against Porcello, comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
pitch on the way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Digging in now, Justin Smoke. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off with that last pitch.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he's...
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You can tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Smoke, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
You gotta be kidding me right now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Wow. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Oh, no.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Now a fastball. He just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Aaron Sanchez is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie.
Hurricanes lost game. NBA.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight,
lost
fair
the
to
match.
say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of the
Yeah,
last 6.
they choked.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road
in
trip,
the first game of the
5 games,
playoffs,
you
like
start 1 and
always.
4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right.
What's the
Try and
worst
sneak
one?
out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Lifted into the air to
How do you
shallow
pop that
center.
up?
Travis ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Dog.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox
Will you
line up
stop?
in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure.
You're
they
not
love
going
what
out.
Mookie Betts
No.
brings to their
You
offense.
went out like
This guy hit
30
over
minutes ago.
340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball
Stop.
to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together
The
so many
76
hits
is
and
lost
has such
too.
a great swing that
The
there's
hell?
no wonder he hits over 340.
All these upsets.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's dead center for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Ball.
Started to go around there.
What?
Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up.
Pop up again?
Galvis.
Dog.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called, he was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. McGuire gathers, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
No, incorrect. Maybe you have to... Alexa,
Here's the first
who is the
pitch to him.
current WWE champion?
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled his little foul.
Nope, you're going in the trash. That's going back to Amazon or wherever it's from. Okay, so apparently, the Alexa that I had was defective, so we sent that back, and I got this Google Home.
Tellez tends to have more success
Who is
against
the
right-handed
current
pitching like this than he
WWE
does against
champion?
southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little
There we
better.
go.
But that's the book on him at this point. There's a swing and a high, deep drive
I
headed
don't
for
know
the
if you
right field
noticed
corner.
that if the Red
Nearly
Sox
a
stand,
big
they have
fly
him
to
in
start
game.
the inning instead of foul ball.
You notice something that they have
And
in
they'll try
this
to
game?
tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate.
Do you
and
notice
it's
that?
1-2.
I can't blame him
Huh?
out on the mound. I'm shocked he
Different
didn't
with
pick
the
up
Red Sox
rosin
stadium?
bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing
How about it?
way outside the zone.
By the foul
Benintendi
lines?
is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the
There's
first out.
walls.
So here's how the Bo Sox
Behind home plate, there's walls everywhere. By the dugout, all the way, the walls everywhere to protect the players. They have that in the game too.
Lock in on this guy. Some
Yeah,
say
the
he
screen
looks
to
like a
protect the
young
fans. They have that at the Mets
prime.
Stadium.
The
You just
bat's
don't see
coming,
it.
But the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
When you hit a foul ball, you just see the ball hit something, like you hit the invisible
Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take
net.
his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Don't worry, I'm lose if they play me.
This one has a chance. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Oh, fuck.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Fourth home run here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs at Fenway down the right field line, but
It's a
when you hit it deep
billboard.
over the monster in left
It's like a
center,
bomb.
there's
Yep,
nothing
it did
cheap
hit
about
it.
that. He earned that trip around the bases
Billboard.
and should enjoy it.
Batting seventh,
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, fuck.
Laner
So
in
as soon
there
as first
for a
pick, they
base
had
hit.
momentum.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away,
Facing the Sox
I
starter.
don't think is the best pitch anyway.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Start that thing out
Single
of the
two
zone
down to the
and
fifth.
let
They've been
it work
perfect
its way
until
back
that
to the
moment.
corner. With this one,
the
it
3-1.
started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. In his career against Porcello, he's hitless in 6 tries.
He had 3 base hits in the game.
Hasn't had one this year, of course.
Chris Davis.
Oh, fuck.
He had 3 hits and 4 RBIs.
Oh, fuck.
Porch to an advantage home run.
Base hit in the
What the
right
hell?
field. Smith will score. RBIs 1 and 2.
To straightaway right field.
What the hell?
Here in the early going, and the Jays have moved out in front, 3-0.
The Orioles go on top 2-0.
Well, that's
What the hell is going on? These stuff suck.
Like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now.
And maybe a little bit of a Bronx cheer here at Fenway Park. The Orioles do make that first mark.
Chris Davis, another chance. Runners on first and second.
3-0.
Last that one to the gap in right center field. Chris has done it again. That'll take a hop off the top of the wall. The runners right behind each other. Nunez. Ruiz is going to try and score. No, they hold him up. Another RBI.
Over to the
Chris
first
Davis,
baseman, Pierce, and there
after
are
he
2
gets
gone
out of
now.
the slump in the first, delivers another base hit.
3-0.
His 3rd RBI of the ball game. The Orioles are up 3-2. Davis.
Yeah.
Chris hits it
They
twice.
had a whole lot.
Back to the top of the
Now
order
what are you
now.
gonna do?
Yeah, that'll bring
Tag
up a
put
man who's
on.
a human highlight.
I hate
Got
that
the
guy.
up, that's all they're gonna
Kevin
get. Again, the
Pillar.
funky D.
I hate that guy
Here
for the
comes
Blue
the
Jays.
first pitch.
You should know what got.
Ball,
That new guy they got.
Third for ball 1.
Powering fly ball, going back, 379
You hear me?
at the wall, up, and it bounces off.
And it's a
Davis is
called
going
You know
to
the
Huh?
guy hit, you know the guy hitting the Blue Jays
Well,
now?
that's a tough pitch to take
You
right
should
there.
know who he is.
Second
Down the
base.
middle, but I think that
Benz
happens
went
when
back,
you're
could not
facing a good
reach it.
pitcher like this
And
guy. The
Chris
last thing
Davis
you're
is a
expecting is
shortstop.
to
Hit ball
right
game.
down the pipe, and
2 doubles
unfortunately,
and a
he let
single.
that one go.
I
And
hate
he'd
him.
like to have that pitch
He
back.
had
to
3 home runs
take a
on the
good
season,
swing at that
2
one.
in this series.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He was over 6 against Rich Parcells, and he hit a home run on
The 1-2.
a roll fastball. That was like
Him looking at
halfway
the
in the
knees
strike
for the
zone.
strikeout. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3
3-0.
runs on the scoreboard. We'll
That's
go to the
not
bottom half of inning number 2.
That's
Toronto
not 3-0
leads this
fast.
one 3-0. Striding in for Boston, Steve Pierce.
Leading off
And you
for
can
the
see
Red Sox,
great numbers over the past
first
few
baseman.
games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
High in the air into
How's all
shallow
these
left
fucking
center.
pop-ups?
Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there and records the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Boy, I don't know why ways to the
Hit hard
race
on
was
the ground to second. There is Travis.
The race was still wasn't that good. To me, one of their ways for more bang. Blacks is actually dominated, but I didn't fall asleep during it. Still was like.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Comes set with the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
This is skied into short left center. Pilar moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He gets there early. He's
ready. Here's the first offering.
I was working 11-7. Why did I get there early? I know that 5:30.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. This is foul right side. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Grichuk averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Big swing and a
now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Smoke at second. Richard is over at first with 1 away. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Pedroia on
double
the
play.
It's a double play, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. Now batting, Zue Lin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
You get some base runners.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So with 1 out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long as you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's gone 2 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He had a short homestand.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
No, I didn't go.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
That was a nice change.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. first offering on its way. And he takes ball one. Who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Fielded by Galvis, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. Yes. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that
Have
strike.
a good night, TG. We don't need to hear it a thousand
in the
times.
strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now to Oscar Hernandez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. Wow, a flip to second for 1.
And a double play.
And it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi will be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Lucky. He's not.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Swung on, and he
God damn it, throws the curveball.
After it, he'll throw down to first, 1 away. plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make.
There we go.
That finds its way through for a base hit.
That's why you don't play the shift.
Up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
His first double of the season.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, stop snoring.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Should have been
Are you fucking kidding me
but
right
it's
now?
a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Plain to see right there that the
Are
manager
you fucking
sticking up
kidding me
for his
right
hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's
That's
not to
ball
cover both
full.
sides of
I
the
don't
plate,
care.
and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
He's so far for a second.
Full count, here it comes. Grounded to third.
Fucking bullshit.
Over to
Bull
Smoke at
fucking
first,
shit.
and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
C. Pierce has got walked.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set, and the pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Martinez on second. Devers on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching.
So gay.
The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
You should thank your empire. You should thank your empire.
Boston strands a
thank
couple.
him.
They trail it here 3-0.
Guys, try bases were 1 out. And you know it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Line toward the alley in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Good contact to start the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch high in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Justin Smoke. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Next game.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. And he popped him up. Devers in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2.
Gone.
And he got him. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Red Sox, the second baseman, Justin.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
There we go.
In there for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Stepping in, Zue Lin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Lin, a 25-year-old. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Oh, this umpire. I've been like this all game long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
3-0 now.
Wow, that's impressive. Someone got to call my
3-1.
That's a good pitch.
Pedroia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. That tails back over, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First and second now, one man out.
Ball one.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch.
Full count, dude. Sean Mookie Betts.
Started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter
and Betts
and
will
force
pop it
contact
up.
if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Galvis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, no left fielder, Andrew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
My swing time was good. It was just weak contact by Mookie Betts. What the hell?
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Oh, Mookie Betts.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Benintendi, the force.
And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases.
Score run.
And he's in safely to third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
Martinez, deep. Did I hit the monster? Oh, way at the wall.
Just the 1 run comes across
Wow.
in the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
I think 42nd home runs.
Vladimir Guerrero will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Huh?
And home runs.
22nd.
Yeah. Like
How many home runs you hit?
I think it was 17.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You don't even hit that many home runs.
Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
I hadn't won this series yet. I mean, I hit none at home.
I hit 10 home runs now.
Score is 3-1. I only have 3 hits.
No, I hit 7 home runs on my home state. I hit more home runs at home than I do on the road.
The 1-2. Neither guy
How come you struck out?
And the ad battle continue.
5.
We don't strike out.
Mostly because I chase the dumb pitches.
I struck out the second fewest in the league.
Because I'm a good contact hitting team. I'm second in contact. That's what my team. I don't know what your team ranking that. They might be like 10. My 15.
They're probably higher.
In now to Oscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Pitches.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
I'm scoring the second inning when they hit those 2 home runs. And I threw in with 2 out for Martinez, and I fired right near the monster. Like, it was a good pitch, and the ball just didn't carry. Thought I was gonna carry out of here or hit the monster.
Give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he's
the hell are they chasing that dumb pitches?
And that one ends the inning.
Like he chases a slider. I don't know if they don't do that.
I never get them to chase. My Syndergaard sucks, man. I can't get.
8 Ks with Parcells. Like Parcells a good pitcher, but most of the reason I'm good with him. Well, I never give 9 hits with Parcells. I get 9 hits.
Because with Syndergaard, I never get them to chase. I only hit 4K. I want 3 walks. Because they keep the. Because you know why? Because people. That's why Parcells is struggling. I think because they know what they do and they get used to it.
No, I think most of can't get 2 strikes. And then.
That's my problem with Syndergaard. Is like I always the first like 7 batters of the game, I threw a ball to start their bat. I didn't get my first strikeout to the 4th inning because that reason. I was always behind.
Well, I'm doing bad. Mookie Betts is hit with. Steve Pearce is hit with. But that pitcher's tired and they leave him in there. That's been the dumb mistake. Down 2-0.
That's why I was losing 7-0 from Pineda because he had no walks. Or 3-0. By the 7th inning, he got tired. Caperno hit his 3rd of the year.
I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be
That's not a bad pitch to take. It's not a good pitch.
That's why people
don't understand baseball. They don't know what's a good pitch and what's not. That's why they don't understand the count. Like, right. They can swing at everything. That's a fly out. Ball's just not carrying. Down my Dorios. Dorios are 4-9. If I lose this game, the Yankees are 10-2. It pisses me off. They're not that good.
I mean, you play the Yankees, you're not the beat them.
They should go through a slump. They should be where they lose 4 straight games. That's when I'll probably be hot. 3-1. 3. They have 9, but they hit 2 home runs. That's all the run.
Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1, here it comes.
The Mets are winning again.
Now a swing.
The Mets only lose to Nationals.
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory.
Then he threw 45 pitches in the 5th inning. The starter, he threw 23 in the 4th inning. You heard me?
1 and 2.
Their other inning is like 10 or lower. You see that? Because you know why? Because I had running scoring prediction. And plus I...
I'm losing the play because I always lose to those teams.
There's a lot of young good hitters. Like Nick Markakis that you hate. You know, he gets on base.
The reason why I lose to the Mets is because I always lose to my division teams. I'm 2-0 against teams that are not my division. I'm 1-5 against Nationals and 1-2 against them all.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now I play the Braves.
Yes, he'll take
I didn't even play the Phillies yet. Wait till I freaking play the Phillies.
First I play the Easy Orioles. I play all division teams now. First I play Orioles, then I play the Yankees, then I play Tampa. Then I think I go home to play Oakland A's, I think.
And 2-0 now.
Again.
Dismisses below the knees. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen, both a lefty and a right-hander.
Then I play the White Sox to begin May in a 4-game series.
High fly ball out to straightaway
Oh, it's
center.
not fun.
Pilar's there, and that's the 3rd out.
He should be done. For 92 pitches, I started. They should go to the bullpen. The bullpen didn't choke it.
Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left
Keep
side
Parcells
is swing
in.
it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Brazier comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
X.
The 1-2.
Okay.
Line towards center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 10.
Striding in once again, Reese McGuire. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less.
You didn't even play a new golf game yet?
And blow smoke right by guys.
I just made my character. I didn't play it.
You know, I was.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar.
There you go.
What?
You go.
I was. And I went. I didn't win. I screwed up in the last round.
You didn't win?
No, I did bad in the last round.
What do you got? What do you finish with?
Net 15.
You had a negative 15, you lost?
Yeah, I finished third.
What did the winner have?
Net 18. Good
dope bogey. Like a net 14.
Roy McIlroy won. He got net 6. Like he just got high.
What do you got in the final round?
Like +1. I did bad, like nothing went my way.
Like, yeah, because it's just because
they
changed
some
the holes.
birdie because of wind. Yeah, and they changed the holes, and that's what messed me up, I think, too. Or I didn't like.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it's still 3-1.
I cannot watch this movie.
What movie?
Oh, Yeller.
What?
Oh, Yeller.
Oh, Yeller? That's like a dog movie?
Oh. You have it on Amazon, but you can't watch it.
Wait, did we watch that movie in school?
Yeah, that's what I always watch in school. I always make you watch this movie.
Was it like someone tried to kill the dog or something? Or a person? What was it? Something like that?
Yeah, I think so. The dog saved him too.
Yeah.
And that's all you watch in school, dog movies.
Could it have to be something good? You can't watch anyway. Well, you can watch movies with guns because they have guns, but it's not like a violent movie. It can't be like super action. Like it can't be like fucking Transformers. Like you can watch a movie with guns because it's hard to find a movie without gun unless you're talking about Disney. But they're like, you know, they're not like bad.
Digging in, Zue Lin. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result.
I movie cool on HBO.
He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be for some way to keep that line moving.
I always saw Medagon.
As a look.
I always saw it.
Here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
I saw it. Oh, you watched that on HBO. Me wasn't. Wasn't really a great movie. So you know how those are.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the
movies always begin with the weird shit. They always have to ask the guy to save him. The main character, like always. Just like Jurassic World. Or even oh, we need you to help us. Once the main character doesn't help them because of the movie.
The 1-2. Started to chase there.
Wow.
They'll appeal it down to third and no swing. It's ball 2.
I thought I went.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
And the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And the knuckle
Fuck! I saw him ball fall.
That's the first out.
That was some
Gives me the
nice
chase.
execution on that
Wow.
pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes,
You know, in case a ball fall.
going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set, and the 0-1. The bounce to the left side.
Oh, dear.
One there, and nearly
Safe for the double play.
closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. He swung on and missed in that strike 1. Vasquez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit back up. Elvis towards second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox leave 1. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out.
How are you
there.
swinging
It's
at,
2-2
dude?
now.
Could be 3-1.
Take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd
Why
like
are
to
you
see the
chasing
leadoff guy
at
try and
that?
work the
They like to
count
chase
a
that
little bit more,
slider.
especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Full count, 3-2.
Let's see if you can chase this slider.
Here's the payoff pitch.
And
That's
you're
off
foul.
the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 3-2 one more time.
Got him.
Swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Eighth inning hang of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Devers backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Randall Griffin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in his zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1.
You know, they hadn't got a hit in this series yet against my bullpen. Blue Jays have no hits against my bullpen.
To pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
My bullpen did 6 innings and get no hits against them. That's ridiculous. I don't know if my bullpen's is good or it's just the Blue Jays. I think it's both. We're all good bullpen.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he lays off.
Ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
You're Kyle Busch.
That has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lifted down the line in left. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Why Newman finished not?
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Chevy's going to win the race, guys. Don't
He's
worry.
feeling pretty good at the
They won at Talladega.
For him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard.
Watch Chris Butcher win.
Strike one to start the at bat.
Butcher was running good in the race and something like he just didn't have speed then, like to try to change. How you pop that up?
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Steve.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Pierce, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Yeah, you know, 2 ECU students died today.
Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat.
You heard that, Derek?
Boys, because that was an ugly swing.
Huh? 2 ECU students died today.
Who?
ECU students.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Who students? Your school, ECU.
With 2 men out.
Oh, they died in a car crash in South Carolina?
Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Rafael Devers would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch takes this the other way to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. From the stretch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Lynn takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's just 1 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And the lead remains 3-1. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. They'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. First pitch on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And 1 count, and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball
deep
high in the air into
and
left field.
fire.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach. If you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Giles is ready. Needs to hit his spot here on 3
ball
on
four.
the strike. And this is taken for a ball. They walked him. And the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
Not time when straight away.
You're
What kind of
down
pitch
late,
hitter?
you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Make Collins a
Settling
pitch
in
hitter.
now, Zue Lin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The Collins don't use a pitch hitter. Like, I know he needs a pitch hitter. I want a power guy. What?
I only need a pitch hitter for pitching.
That's my shortstop. The guy called. He's over for you.
Cespedes, I would never pitch hit for.
The guy's over for you. The Japanese dude from AAA. Pitch hit for.
I would see this time like I hate using it. This is a day off. I don't really like using it.
Yeah, no. Morwin, and that's a base hit!
Because he's a power hitter, but he's not like a base hit hitter.
Miss Morwin with a single.
Garris is a base hit hitter.
I was saying the first pitch, and now the first time 2 out for Volquez. If we even saw ends the game, take a pitch run for Miss Morwin.
What's the score? 3-1?
Yeah.
In the bottom 19 with 2 outs?
Yep. Did I pitch for Mitch Morwin? Yeah. Could double in a gap. Because Mitch Morwin's going to be taking out the game anyways. Because he can't play shortstop. He can't play shortstop.
Gap at your post, it's more likely to be a ground will double. Once you hit to like the deep part center field.
No, I'm probably get walk. Walk put them loaded with 2 outs for Mookie Betts. All this with 2 outs. Poirier get walk.
Are you intention of walking the game?
What? Now in this game?
No,
yeah, like 3 times. They would potentially want Jay my team put bases loaded for Steve Pierce.
I never got. No one on my team got intention walk.
Volquez hit.
And this is swung on.
To have some weight.
So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'm down 0-2.
Sometimes
Great.
guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. hit in the air to shallow center.
That's probably out unless it falls. It does not.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really common. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 final. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Sanchez takes the win on the mound.
Yeah, but who was batting? Who threw out?
Giles closes the door for the save.
I want to pitch it
of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire
They just got me to 0-2. They challenged me, and I didn't swing at it.
Make your way over to the ShowNation.com.
No, but I was being patient. Usually he get one. They just challenged me.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on
I have
base.
11 strikeouts.
The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. His record is now 2-1.